Hello everyone, I am Nanroy and you are watching my channel Read with me. So today I read my beautiful book Titanic, and Titanic will be a very famous movie in all the time in globally. But this book is written in Bengali volume, but I read with you in English volume, so there is no problem. So come, let's inside this book what is happening. The greatest dream ship in ever, Titanic. And Titan, the Greek god of engineering, with his charisma, the term Titanic is derived from his name at 21st century. And thus Titanic will be ship of dream. And the full name of Titanic derived from RMS Titanic with Royal Mail Steamer Titanics. There's the manufacturing company from Ireland and the Harland and Wolff, and there's the engineering company White Star Line. But at that time, the manufacturing budget of the Titanic was $75 lakh. There will be huge amount at that times. But the Titanic's, the great ship in ever, will be sank down in north of the Atlantic Ocean in the 1912, 14 April. That will be the very bad night in all. But the Titanic made from 1907 to 1912, 6 years. Here is from Titanic manufacturing. And Titanic will be as a technological and engineering innovation from the hard work of Belfast in all the labor. But the greatest ship in all the time, the Titanic length will be 275 meter, and the seat numbers of Titanic is 2,000 minimum. The Titanic, the biggest ever creation of man, is on the move. The Titanic's weights will be 60,000 tons. The volume will be the biggest ship, as like the little city floating was on the ocean. And this will be the unbelievable fact at that time in front of every human being. There's the first class cabin price of Titanic is $3,001 lakh. From today, that price will be $1,24,000, and the third class cabin price will be $32 at its nearest to the $1,300 of today. And 1912, and the Western world, the communication will be very much better. So Titanic in worldwide famous at that time, and that's all the ticket will be brought down in some of the days. The White Star at the road of trade safety certified from Titanic, and 2,200 passengers. The Titanic with some of the labor class. In 1912, the Titanic journey will be start from 10th April from England Southampton to New York. And in the whole world, that day will be the main title of every paper. The Titanic will be the journey in the biggest ship in ever. But at least the first 4 days in Titanic, all the passengers will be very happy with the dancing party, enjoying. But at the last night of that 4th day, will be dangerous incident will be happening. In 1912, 14th April, at the night. 10:23 p.m. in the deep dark North Atlantic near the Newfoundland, the Titanic will be crashed down with an iceberg, which size and volume that ice sheet is the very biggest. That's 9% of that the iceberg will be under the ocean water, and 1% will be on the upper face of the ocean. But every time in front of nature, the human beings will failed down. That's Titanic proved in the deep dark ocean water that 883 foot in length and 92 foot 5 inches and 60,000 tons Titanic will be sink down in the deep North Atlantic Ocean water, and 1,513 passengers will be sink down in this dark ocean. That night will be very much dangerous and unbelievable. Let's collect some more information on Titanic. Titanic's will be crashed with and sink down from an iceberg, crashed with an iceberg. So Titanic main weakness is that rivet designing is not very much great, and there is an error in iron mixing some with the undisturbance material with this chemical report and image analyzer from many of the Titanic researchers and scientists. Let's come and see more information on Titanic. The James Cameron, and the famous director of Titanic, and at that time in the Hollywood, the Titanic will be the mega movie in all, mega budget movie. And 1997, 25th December, the day of Christmas, the Titanic will be released. And at that time, Titanic will be blockbuster hit. This is some of the picture of Titanic's when start. And the Jack was running towards the Titanic after her gambler gaming. wind. The Jack will be in loudly from her wing and front of Titanic ship. And here is some beautiful moment of Jack with Rose. He was some of his painting to Rose in the front deck of Titanic. And here are some piece of paper I have collected in my books. There's a Nilam Titanic Grandmaster Heartless Win the biggest prize selling. In 2011, its price was £220,000. Here's beautiful chemistry, a beautiful lobster of Titanic. You all can see that's the picture where the Jack is kissing with Rose. And here's some dinner table party of Titanic. But the Titanic love story is ever since there's no help come to, let's see, kiss and part. From one going on to two, and from two to all fair forms beauty, absolute separate, simple and everlasting, mythical, romance and psychological. Titanic is classical literature, always seen that this in love can persist in the mind's midst of ruin and decay, and inevitably of fate in front of nature. Every human being will fail. That's proof Titanic. No man at all can be living forever, and we must be satisfied with Titanic. Here's the mother of Rose of Titanic, and here our favorite director, James Cameron of Titanic. Titanic's movies technology. Titanic will be ever biggest beautiful movie in all. Here Titanic's original characters will be Jack as Leonardo DiCaprio and Rose as Kate Wilson, and the old Rose was Gloria Stewart. The Titanic will be ever biggest plane in Oscars. Titanic with 14 nominations, got an 11 Oscar. Wild of the King, it will be unbelievable, and James Cameron will be announced that his two movie Ben-Hur in 1959 win 11 Oscar, and Titanic in 1997 is the great highest Oscar in all 11 Oscar. And here are some list of James Cameron film: Ben-Hur, Titanic, Gone with the Wind, Lost Emperor, The English Patient, and Schindler's List, Sound of Music, One Fleet Over the Cuckoo's Nest, 1975. Here are some album of coloring in Titanic. Let's come to see. Here is Jack with a beautiful innocent moment with Rose. And the first and the decks will of under the cabin will be the dancing down by Jack and Rose. And here is a dance party of Jack and Rose in Titanic. Here in the dinner table of Jack and his angry old bad man. And here before the Titanic start, the Rose will goodbye forever. And here the Rose in very bad moment. He wanted suicide at that moment. And here the Gloria Stewart collected the memory of Titanic. And this is the White Star Company before it started the Titanic's. Every man's will be journey of Titanic's. And the second movie of that director, James Cameron, was Avatar in 2011. And here's some more information of Titanic's we found at the time of reading my paper. Let's come to the Titanic. Next Titanic, second Titanic will be start very soon. And here the last picture of when the Titanic was sank down in the deep Atlantic Ocean water. Here the passengers. The Titanic will be floating down. Thank you for watching Titanic, the ship of dream ever made. Thank you everyone.